Season 2. Season 2. What's going on, everybody? Season 2 is here. We're going to have some fun today. We are going to have lots of fun today. We got updates on the build. We have so much information to cover. We got TGC. We are going to cover it all here today. Hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday. As always, this is your time. Ask whatever you guys want. We're going to dive on into a lot of the items today as 5 o'clock has hit. What we're going to do to start, I'm going to play one round of TGC. Usually more people by that time. They really start funneling in then. And then I will cover a lot of the updates, the new challenges, so much in store today. But let's start off with just one round, the first round. What's going on? What's going on? Pop open. Let people come on into the chat before we really get it on and rocking today. Season 2 is going to kick off. There's a lot of new stuff in this. A lot of new clubs, new everything. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. Really happy. One thing, I will cover it real quick. If you have not seen my video I already put out, you have to activate it twice, right? So activate the season. Once you're in here, if you have the members pass at the top where it says premium pass, it's going to say hit square for Xbox. Square for PlayStation, X for Xbox. You have to activate the season pass two different ways. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that before you really kick off. I have not played the TGC. Let's see what the cut line is today. TGC Tours cut line. I did get a slight demotion yesterday. I was only like 2 shots. I didn't think I was in the bottom 20%, but I did get 1 demotion last week. Mark. Cut line is looking like -20 this week. Interesting. I will say, I think some of these things are different. The tuning adjustments, I definitely think they're making the game harder than it used to be. So I definitely think, especially at the master difficulty, they are doing a lot of things to make the game more difficult. We'll cover my full build a little bit later on. One of the biggest changes that I've noticed is transition. Transition is one of the biggest factors that I have seen a massive change. Where you used to be able to get away with murder on transition. You used to be able to get away with like a 75 overall transition. I kept on underswinging, and if you underswing now, and I'm going to have to test it all out. If you underswing, it is drastic. A slight underswing is very drastic. If anybody's curious about the new player cards, partials are so much harder now. Transition is a massive change. It's actually something that I completely just forgot to say. So I guess we'll do this a little bit right now because I actually wanted to change this here. Respecking, I already kind of know, so this is going to be the build for where I am. Excuse me. So this is where the build currently is for the Magician. Also recovery. They definitely jacked recovery as well. Those are 2 major aspects of this game that they really messed up. Not by messed up, I mean like they changed it in a good way. I like the changes, so I'm all for it. Recovery, like I said, is huge differentiator now. I'm going 70, so this is essentially how I'm setting it up. And I'll kind of walk you guys through it. TGCCC shot -17. Looks for the cut. For me is -18. Guess I'll spend the weekend at the 19th hole. How is the new upgrade? Did they do well? Well, they did well if you want a more challenging game. If you were hoping for an easier game because you're struggling, then they probably didn't do well. I can hands down say that they have made massive tweaks to the tunings. The tunings have been massive. The transition tuning, the recovery tuning. I haven't seen too much when it comes to putt rhythm, any of those tunings, but those are massive. Also, there's a lot of different aspects that have changed as well. But this is my build right now, and this is pretty much what I'm going with moving forward. I might tweak with raising recovery up a little bit more. I know I usually want a little bit more shaping, but the transition factor is so important right now. I want to test it out with 90. I had it on 86, and that still was, not so great. So we're going to test this out here, and we're going to see exactly how it goes. I do want to cover, a lot of the people have been asking where the player cards are. So in the player cards, I don't know why they put it in here. I thought this was a really weird place to put it, but the player cards are in accessories, and you can find it here and equip your player card. I think it's a really weird place to put it. I think they should have put it in where you enter your name, but it's under accessories in your outfits. So very weird place to put it, but that's where it is. All right, let's kick off episode 1. You guys can fire questions away. By episode 1, I mean, round number 1. Let's get after it. And you guys fire whatever questions you want. I'm all for it. I'm all ears. You guys just let me know. And we'll see how we do. Take a practice swing here. I've been practicing late night hours with the power drive, and I'm getting really good with the power drive. We'll see if it actually... Did they change the values for the fittings? So you can now Evo your clubs up. It costs 2 Evo tools per Evo after the Sapphire. But you can Evo them up to a +5 and then a +6 level now. So it costs 2 Evo tools, but they are available for you to level up. This is crazy. This is saying that... Oh no, the flag is... Okay, so it is downhill. Should we just start off with the power drive right off the rip? Do I have any tips and tricks on how to chip and pitch if using the approach camera turned on? Pressing triangle does not work like normal. I tried that camera a little bit, but I really wasn't a fan of it. So, I mean, I could get into it and try to give it a whirl, but I don't use it too much. So we're just gonna hit power drive right out of the gate. You know what? First shot. Here we go. Bang! Perfect. Contact, perfect swing path, underswing. And I have a 90. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I have a 90 transition, and I am still underswinging. And if you underswing, so originally when I did testing, 1% of underswing was about 3 yards of difference, plus or minus if you overswing versus underswung. I've noticed in the one round that I did play, there was massive, I went 2% under, and it felt like it was 10 yards short. It was crazy. If you put duplicate fittings, it says +6, then +5, +5, +4, +4. I don't know. I'll have to, I have many duplicate stuff, and I did not see that on mine, but I will check that out after this round. Are there any legendary gold wedges, or should I upgrade my Mizunos? We'll check the store out afterwards as well. There's a lot of new clubs in there, so we'll do all of that after the first round. Rather than doing this multiple times, I would rather just play one round and then answer all the questions, because it seems like after the first round is when most people hop in here to ask the questions. All right, so I got a slope here. I really want to be putting right there. Going up 7. Got a backstop here to help. Should be pretty good. Little close, little push. Take the hill. Oh my god, we are 1 yard short of that hill. Alright. Let's lock in here on the putter. Oh, I forgot to switch my putter out. Ugh. Damn. Totally forgot to switch my putter out. This is gonna be a wonky putter day. I totally forgot to switch my putter out. That sucks. This putter has no fittings on it. Can't switch it now. A lot of elevation on this course. Pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. Bang, bang, bang. Try to get some flat ground here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Alright, some wind down 2. Want to be putting right from the middle there. And try to hit a little bit of a partial. Perfect underswing. There we go. I could have gotten a little bit crazier with it, but we'll figure it out. Come on, come on, come on. What's going on? Welcome to the Clubhouse crew. Hey, buddy. Shot minus 57 in plat. Cool. Proud of you. Why does season 1 come up under my career? You have to activate it. So I put out a video about it. You have to activate it. I had to use that PGA lab site to figure out the min and max since it's not +6. Yeah, I'll check it out. That wasn't what we were told was going to happen. So we'll have to... I'll look into it. I mean, Ron, after this, I'll walk you through it. But, I'm not too sure because I can't see your console. 191 into about the same wind. Be pretty good. Yikes. Early swings here. All right. Got a little spin there. A 7 on the path will not get it done. See if we can save par here. Come on. In the middle of a season for the second time, does that matter? Are you under my career? I am not sure. You might have to reset your career. Or get to the next season. Because there was something in the patch notes that said if you need to wait until the next season for it to activate. Go. Adding and removing loft. Up 6. Slope. Take this hill. Move a little bit down this hill. We're going to dial it in here. Let's go. Come on. If your game updated, then the second season will be there, but you can still progress through season 1 if you like. If you're talking about ranked, it should still work. Go big drive here. Go get up on that top shelf. Start taking advantage of this. What's up, Abdum? No way did that just happen. No way did that just happen. That's crazy. It's good par save. I cannot believe that. CCA. I'm in the CCA division right now. I don't know if it will hold up simply because it lacks so much power. But it just depends on the putting, I guess. This magician build, I really like this magician build. I've gotten a lot more power with it now, which is really good. You'll see that I'm hitting a lot of irons into these greens. It's completely different now. Got to get up a little bit. It's okay though. Let's hit a splash out of this. They really changed the tie spinner, which is interesting. Bang! Let's go. Why am I only getting plus 24 power on my driver after evoing it twice, maxing it out? Shouldn't it be plus 30? So that's what apparently a lot of people are saying is you can't max out things. So we're gonna have to figure it out. But you have to just wait until after this round. I'll spend some VC for you guys so that way we can test it all out. All right, 3 up, 118. After that last one, you know it's going to bounce a little bit. Just slightly off right now. Oh, just slightly off right now. But we're going to warm it up. Fittings go 65544 now. Is that at the amethyst level and the ruby level or just the amethyst level? Evo tools cost 3 for ruby. Seven iron. Damn, it's gonna miss too. Just slightly off right now. So many close calls. Upgrading legendary clubs costs 3, normal clubs cost 2. Evo tools are hard to come by too. At least you can, but 1 Evo tool and 5 upgrades for 1200 as many times as you want now. Probably because there's a limit. Gonna make people rework their builds quite a bit. I guess that's good that there's no limit. Kick a little left. Come on, get up there, get up there. Stay up there. All right, let's put this in. We need an eagle here. We gotta get something going. Gotta get some momentum going. I think waiting till Wednesday was probably not the best move when it came to this, because I definitely think that they made this game more difficult. And anybody who's played their TGC Monday and Tuesday definitely are making out like bandits compared to me, who's doing this mid update. So come on. All right, bird. Only 2 under right now through 8. 9. Oh, not good. Not good. Got to get to 20 under for the cut line this week. Slightly through. Want to end up right here. Like we're gonna have to hit a downslope again. Should kick once and then start. Oh wow. All right. However we wanted it. Oh my god. This is a mistake. I should have equipped my putter. There's no fittings on this putter. Up 10. Window, that should be fine. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's go. We'll be all right. First round here. Seven. Number. Come on back. Do you guys what do you guys think of the plus 24 plus 30, if that's exactly how it is, which we'll look at it in a minute. Let's go. If we can salvage something here. Par 5. Par 5. I'm hitting this power drive really good. Everything just runs off into the rough. Come on, nestle, 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 nestle. Let's go, Big Eagle. Come on now. I'm confused by it all, to be honest. I need to go rewatch your videos about it all. So when I did, this was not mentioned in the patch notes that it was not going to be +6 across the board. So we'll figure this out as soon as this video's over, or not this video, but this round is over. We'll figure it out together. But that was not mentioned in the patch notes, and I have not gotten a club to the amethyst level yet, so I have not seen it. Hitting this power drive pretty good, taking advantage of a lot of power here. All right, 4 feet up. 143 is the number. A little wind behind. I got a backstop, so if I just hit this 98%er, I should be really good. Perfect, perfect. Come on down that hill. Damn. A lot of these side breaking putts here. Let's go! I wish the camera spun the other way there instead of spun behind me. So they pretty much make it pay and you get better clubs. Essentially, yeah. It sounds like they went that route. Which I'm not a fan of. I don't support that. All right, we're 7 under here. We're getting hot with a pretty low rated putter here. Down 7, so we're at 130. All right, so this is a perfect number. Keep it in that little bubble. Slight underswing, so it might be a touch short. Perfect. Come on, let's get to 8 here. No more mistakes. Let's go. So this is an EA game now? Oh, yeah. Freedom, you know they had to get their money somehow. I don't, we'll see how it, I mean, I believe in you. I believe what you guys were saying. I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to go down, to be honest. Par 5 here. We've been hitting the power drive pretty good. Another good power drive. Let's go. I keep on underswinging everything, though. I think they've changed all of the points for, like, oh, that's not good. Kick right, kick off that tree. Do not go behind that tree. Oh my god. Oh, we got lucky. This is going to be so hard to stop. Oh, I can use a spinner. Still not going to be easy to stop, though. Try to give myself a putt at it. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Oh, what a shot. The hands on this guy. Man, we were what, +1 through 3, 1 under through 5. And look at the absolute tear we are on. Absolute tear. See, my suggestion was, instead of making everything +5 and +6, why not just add one more little box, one more +4? Like, that's how I suggested that they should do it. I guess this is kind of similar to it, but it'll be interesting to see. What's going on, Betka? Come on, one more good power drive here. Get it up on that green. Get up on that green. Let's go. Oh, this is a risky. I could use the new tie. So the tie spinner, you're limited 13 yards. If you want to hit anything short of that, you have to just do it based off of feel, which I've been able to do. But it's rather interesting. Come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Bang, let's go. What a tear. What a tear. Appreciate that, Trez. Just got home. Why doesn't the club progress and still season 1? Did I miss something? Season 2 did drop today, Betka. This is my first time TGC. My question, does it even out over time? I'm in the CCC and the people that win shoot money. Yeah, so like as soon as they win, they're getting promoted. And it's just over time, they're going to spread themselves out. It's just, it's just like any new season or any new thing. Eventually in time, people will get slotted into exactly where they should be. And whatever division that you're in, you will, it'll balance itself out. I think we try to take this little speed slot, and if we go into the bunker, we go into the bunker. We're crushing the power drive right now. Try to get a little kick off this hill. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can get to 11 under here. Man, what a turn of events. What a turn of events. Up 3, 131 into probably like 134 is the number we're looking for here. Oh, we're going to hit a partial. They've made partials so much more difficult. But we're going to do it. I'm going to succeed. I believe in myself. Underswing, still underswinging. So that's like I have a 92 transition and I'm still underswinging, which makes me think like I don't know how much it's worth it. Obviously, I think I was underswinging earlier when I played that one round and I had an 80 transition, a 78 transition. And anytime I underswing like 1 or 2%, I swear I was losing like 10 yards. All right, let's finish this off. Then we can cover a lot of things. Let's knock this one in. Bang! Let's go. 11 under. Let's go. What a freaking back nine right there. What a back nine with a putter that has no attributes to it. Look at I had nothing on the putter. I've been switching everything to gold so I spend less VC on fittings. First off, let me fix my putter and then let's talk everything that's new. I got 4,500 VC, so whatever you guys need me to spend, I'll put it on the line for you guys. Just for you guys, though. I noticed the menus, I feel like, are taking longer to get through. All right, first off, let me make sure for the next round I don't make this mistake again. Let me put a putter that actually has some fittings on it. Yeah, so 3 times 5. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Interesting. All right, so I got to buy 2 Evo tools and then we'll figure that out. I need to switch out this putter to one that has fittings on it. The banana putter. Gold costs more to upgrade than regular clubs. I don't believe so. Don't believe so. All right, so I have the Ruby version. So this is +5, +5. So you can go +5 on everything, but as soon as +4. All right, should we... I don't want to level up just yet. Because if I switch here, that's still +4. So it's got to be... If you're doubling up on fittings... you can't stack more than 2. And then you lose your +5. That makes sense. So that will make my build change. So I only can apply, let's say, 12 points. Okay. So once you apply a third one, you lose down to... I wonder if Amethyst is the same. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. All right. Should we... You know what? For science, let's figure this out together. For science. My money is your money in this. You guys want to talk about the PGA Superstore first? Let's just do that quickly. As you mentioned, there's no limit for bundles anymore. No limit. You can get these. Oh, gold. I can get these. $4.25. That's it. I should do this while it's in the store. I just try to get gold things so I don't have to put fittings on. What level is it at though? Gold Sapphire? Oh yeah, Gold Sapphire. Nice. Sick. All right, so we're going to get that. All right, let's talk about what's in the store first, and then we're going to mess around with the fitting stuff. All right, so we have the new DS Adapt driver Cobra. Pretty cool one. Ping G430. Since Gold Clubs lost one more Evo tool. We got DS, so it's DS Adapt and Ping are the new items in the store. All right, wedges, we got, oh, we got the blueprints. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And we got the Cobra Adapts. Wedges, we got Ping S159s. Putter, we have a PLD. Ping PLD Prime Time. Any new shafts? Nothing new on the shafts. Nothing new on the grips. Okay. Let me get these gold woods. I'm going to try to get all gold clubs moving forward. Just because that's going to be the way to go when it comes to like saving your fittings and stuff. All right, so in order, I need 2 Evo tools and I need 5 tokens here. So I'm going to spend one of these here. And then can I buy, I forgot, can I buy, oh no, I cannot buy an Evo tool. I'd have to buy 2 sets of these. All right, let's check this out. Gold clubs might be more. I mean, that makes sense. All right, so I got 1 Evo token. Or Evo tool. Usually there's like a buy 1 Evo tool thing here, but whatever. All right, we're buying another one. Just for you guys. We're going to figure this out together. There goes all my money. Oh, damn. There it is. Yeah, you're right. It's over here. It used to be on the other homepage screen. All right, so we're going to buy some of these. We're going to buy some of these. We're going on a shopping spree right now. We're going to buy 2 of these because those are the ones that I use the most. All right, here we go. This completely changed my build. See, this is why I didn't want to put out the build video, because I needed to figure out how this all was going to work first. So we have a ruby, which I put a bunch of fittings on already. We're going to upgrade. It's going to take 2 Evo tools. You guys are all tracking? All right, 2 Evo tools to go from ruby up to the next level. Let me just see real quick. I don't have any other gold clubs that are at this level. Yeah, so we'll do this. Okay. Sorry, scatterbrained here. All right, so we're going to Evo this. We're going up. All right, +6 across the board. I'm going to apply 4 of these here to unlock this. Now I'm going to apply +6 for power. Oh, +5. You can only apply 1 per. And if I go to something else, swing path, 1 per. Yo no say. I'm going to say Magician will be the build, simply because you will no longer be able to just throw all power fittings on a Technician. So if you don't have your Magician in a good spot, you might be in trouble. All right, let's rework the build. You're going to watch a live reworking session right now. Live reworking build session. Guys, took all my VC. All right. I need to get a pen and paper out. If Greenskeeper is eventually going to be the best overall, I don't think so. Because you can't get enough power with transition. Your transition recovery are severely lacking with the Greenskeeper, and your power, even though your putting is really good. All right, so if I went more, so I can get, so let's start off. Care about just these. I really just care about power, correction, and swing path. Use the site I shared. You know what? Let's do that. This is the whole reason why I shared it, right? All right. Just give me a second here as I get this up. And then let me make sure window capture is on the right thing. All right. You guys can see the screen. All right, so we're on Magician here. We're resetting. So let's first start off with 6 on. I want a lock mode. I want 6 on here. 6 on here. Can you guys see the screen that I'm working on? Just somebody give me a heck yeah. I don't normally do computer capture while live streaming. All right, cool. Well, we can actually find out whether or not which one will be better. Heck yeah, A-bomb. All right. So goals are path gets there. Power with a +6. If we go higher with that, we get contact in a good spot. So either way, you're going to have to maximize that. So we're going to need to go +5. If we go... That's a good thing that you can't spam that anymore. If you apply... We're going to do this just for science real quick. If you apply another power, which one do I have a lot more of? I don't have a lot of any of these. Actually, let's use the ones that I know I'm not going to use. Recovery. And then the next one is +5. And then if you do a third, it's still +5. Okay. So you can still get +5, which is still pretty good. So let's throw this at 11. So that would be 2 power fittings. And I throw this at 11 as well. Not as high as I was hoping for. Path would be pretty good. So that would be 4 fittings. $91. I'd have to look up at my chart real quick of where 91 and 93 are the driver boosts for the next level. So I need to get to a 91 driver. So you need that. And then I'll have 5 more. Because you can apply 3. So now the question is, do I go the last 5 here to get to a 93? Do I go 5 here to get to a 90? That could be pretty good. Or do I go 5 here? Gets me to a 96, which would be just shy of max power. I think you go 6, 5, and 5 on the power. What do you guys think? And then if you go 6, 5, and 5 on the power, right? That'll give you 96 power. I'll have 85 contact, which is pretty fine. I can manage 85 contact. That's pretty much what I play with now. Putt path, 88. A little bit lower than what I mean, not putt path, swing path. 88. That'll still be pretty good. To be honest, with irons, I'll probably take this off, just keep it at 91. And then I'll bring this up. 90, 88. Yeah, I think that's like the way to go. So if I remove all of this. What link do I mean? I'll put it in the chat here. All right, so that's how I'm going to do that. Let me just equip that with my current build right now. So I think that's the way to go, which is drastically different than what I was expecting to do. So you guys are seeing firsthand. So this has to go to an 80. Contact's going to go to a 74. Swing path's going to max out 82. Recovery, I want a lot of recovery, but not so much that it's going to penalize my shaping. Because I do need to shape it a little bit. So we're going sticking here. Transition and rhythm. I haven't really messed around I haven't seen too much rhythm issues with my swing. So we're going to go 70-86 here. And putt weight. I like round numbers when it comes to these. Putt weight, putt path. This is how we're going. So the big change here is the power. You throw more power out of the gate. Now, why am I doing the power? You're probably like, why don't you just sacrifice your power for more contact? The reason why I'm doing that, which actually, if I'm going to go 16 for driver, and I only needed to get to 94, I can drop this down 2 more. And that will give me a 94 driver, which will be plenty far enough. That'll give me 6 there, 6 here. Okay, so what are we at? That's 3, 4. That's all of the fittings for these. And then with the irons, I remove that. I go 11 and 11. And I'll have an 87. 87, 89. I think that'll be really good. I'll just be very well balanced across the board. Okay. Just the jack of all trades here. So the reason why I'm adding more power than I've done in previous builds is because spin. The higher the power you have, the more your ball spins, the faster it stops on the greens. I found this to be extensive in testing, and that video is going to be coming out hopefully soon. I'll have some time to make it, but I really wanted to get my 94. Recovery is going to be at 85. Sorry, you're not looking at... Let me swap you back over to the actual game screen now. All right, so this is where we are. So we are here. This is the build. Now let me talk to you about it. 78 power, as we saw. We're going to go +1 power. It's going to change depending on the club, so we won't talk about fittings just yet. Power is going to be 78, 76 contact. Balance those out. The more power you have, the more the ball will be able to spin. Swing path is going to be maxed out 82. I have no issues with the correction. There has not been any change to the correction. No problems there. Shaping is important, especially at the higher levels of getting it around trees, especially off tee boxes on some of these courses. So you need a little bit of shaping, but I don't need extensive amounts of shaping unless that is something how you play. That's not really how I play, so it's not something that I really need. Recovery, there is a massive change in recovery. I will have to test that out, but I've noticed anything low recovery wise, you are severely penalized out of any bad rough. Rhythm, I have not seen any too much changes with rhythm so far since playing. Transition, I have seen a massive, if you are 1 or 2% with like a 70 transition, it is a extreme difficult situation there. So we're going to keep transition pretty high because hitting that transition number is more important than hitting a % on rhythm. Putt weight, I like 50 and 50 just because, you know, I just like working in even numbers there. Putt weight, putt path, that's how it's going to situate. You guys know, I know a lot of people play with putt rhythm, right? I don't have issues with rhythm, so I don't really need rhythm. Also, when I found to test, 1% on rhythm was maybe just a little bit of an overhit or an underhit, which I know can be a major factor when it comes to putting. But starting the ball online is just as important. So if you really wanted to, you could balance these ones out. I have tested with that. I putt okay with it. Just the best putting that I do always is when putt path is high, putt weight is high. So this is the recorrection. I just spent about 5,000 VC doing all this, but it was for the greater good of the community. And you guys now know exactly how I have my build set up. All right, now we got to figure out the fittings, my clubs, before we jump into round 2 here. Which I might need to buy more of these fittings. All right, so we are going to go... This is irons. I don't even think we need any more power, to be honest. With irons, 169 iron. Most people are getting 140 with that. My 5 iron going 206. My 3 iron 229. That's plenty of power, actually. So let's throw a swing. We need contact. Quite a bit of contact here. 82 contact. Erase that. Going 82 contact here to get this up here. Yep, we're going to replace that. Now, like I said, I could add power here, which is going to get me 2 and 3 additional yards. It's going to add a lot of... You know what? I am going to go with power. Now, it's because limited edition clubs, do you lose your fittings? Are you talking about the gold ones? If you're talking about the gold ones, you don't lose your fittings. Now, I actually am going to go power. Why am I going to go power? Because I think there's going to be a big difference of spin between 89... we're going to try it. I'm going to go with power to start. If I am struggling on master because they've tuned it too far, not too far, but they've tuned it up. If I struggle with an 88 and an 87 contact swing path, then I'll come back and figure out which one I need to adjust. But having an 89 power is a serious tool because hitting 8 irons into greens when most people are hitting, 6 irons and 7 irons is very important. All right. Do I want to use my level up tokens for this? No, I don't. What I want to do is I want to just put on my other driver for now. This one. And I want to throw one swing path on it. What's going on, Connor from Ireland? Appreciate you hopping into the stream. All right. Any questions about the build? Any questions about anything before we jump into more rounds? I know that was a lot, but you guys saw a live build and how my brain operates. Use that tool. That tool is there for you. Lots to go into it. A lot of VC spent, but in my opinion, it was all worth it. That's the Magician build, and something that I think is going to be hands down one of the best builds in the game. Absolutely. Wednesdays are your guys' time to ask whatever you want. And I got some more. I don't have any more VC, otherwise I would buy a bunch more Evo tools. All right. So now we're 11 under. And we have to shoot 9 under this round if we want to make the cut. So let's shift priorities back over there, and then we'll test out some challenges. Is your technician build still good after the update? I don't know, because I just had to completely rework my magician build. So I'm going to say it is good, but it's probably not optimized. I will... I'm going to have to do out another series, a season 2 series of how all of those builds are going to work. What's the major difference then? So as we just, the major difference of the technician build, this is my magician build. I have not done your midway through. So when you get to the amethyst level, as we just showed, if you start layering the same fitting on top, you don't get to maximize your potential plus points from your fittings. They reduce it as you go down. It goes 6, 5, 5, 4. So you have to really play in part. You can't just go technician, max contact, max swing path, and then throw all your fittings on power. You're going to be severely limited. What about wedge fittings? Wedge fittings are going to be the exact same as my iron fittings that I just showed. For right now, though, they are just which is similar, which I probably should have changed those to. Lewis, you're a smart person, and I did not even think about that. We'll have to figure that one out after this round, though. Massive drive, 350 out of the gate. New build, new tool. We got to get to minus 20. All right, we're up 25 feet. Let me just check something real quick. All right, we're good. So you think you choose magician over technician? I think so. I haven't done the technician build, but the magician build gets you the ability to get to a 94 power with a 88 and 87 swing path and contact. I know, like with the technician build, you had to throw all of your stuff on either power or contact, and you still can't get to that level. So the more power you have, the better off you're going to be in video golf games any day of the week. All right, so this is going to kick forward like it did last time. We're 110. Like, I'm hitting wedges into these greens. People who don't hit 350 off the tee because they don't have a 94 driver, you're going to be hitting 9 irons, 8 irons. Those things are not going to stop. Like I said, we are 118 is the number that we're looking for here. Looks like if I hit this 114, we'll add a little bit to it. We're actually on a big upslope here. So I'm going to choke down, and we're going to use this backstop to our advantage as well. Here we go. Little push, but we'll be all right. The banana putter's back. The new chip, I have not. Oh, is yeah. Because it does spin more with lower with the. They changed the lofts. Not change the lofts, but they changed, like, if you're hitting with a 60, it spins less than if you're hitting with a 9 iron. Which I thought they should have done from the beginning. Let's go. We got a good putter. Oh my God. Thank God. To be honest, for me, I'm like super ecstatic. The fact is that I was able to shoot what I shot last round when I know for a fact that I had a putter that had no fittings on it. I was essentially putting with 60 overall stats. I absolutely love this build. Book it. Come on down that hill. Damn, that sucks that you're going to just stop right there. Like, we're just hitting driver wedge into everything. Absolutely love it. This is going to be super. Oh my God, I hit a big push. Come off that hill. Damn. That was stupid. It's alright. We can make this, though. We can make this. We can make this. We can make this. Bang! Let's go. Let's go. I was going to do the Wednesday quest where you win a tool for wearing captain gear, but no more tool. After update, I feel like my swing gone down real bad, made me less confident. Do not fear. You are not the only one. It's not that you are bad. It is just they made the game more difficult by tuning it differently. You just have to rework your build and make sure you're setting yourself up for success. Like, for instance, this is a great example here. I can hit a pitching wedge into this where most people are going to have to hit 9 irons or 8 irons into this green. Stop the ball much faster. Not if I keep pushing it, though. All right. Put a lock back in. Did a lot of building there. Not a lot of swinging. Got to get up and down. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with the pick shot. The pick shot is as it is, which is very surprising to me. Because that thing is OP as hell. Like, you messed with the tie spinner, but you didn't do anything to the pick shot. Slightly closed, little push. Come on. Honestly, that was a fantastic drive, and I still ended up in the rough. All right, 90 yards. Out of the rough. Where do I want to land it, though? Just afraid this rough is going to hurt me more than I want. Spin. All right, that's pretty good. We need one to go here. Break. Bang. Let's go. Let's go. Chirp, chirp. If I don't have a magician build, how much VC coin and Evo tools would I have to put in to make it a 99 right away? Well, I do have bad news for you. There's no amount of money that will get you to a 99. You have to play it and get it up to a 99 because there's certain things you can't do. You have to rep out certain amounts of it, but it will cost you probably $50, 50 to $100. Man, that was the first bad power drive that I've hit. Gotta just trust my swing. Don't I have a recovery shot? They keep on limiting which clubs can use a recovery shot. Oh, damn. Damn. I'm loving this build, though. Par 5 here. Is this a fairway down here? I don't really need to feel like I need to risk stay in the fairway. It's just so hard to find a fairway on this course. If you don't have a good recovery on this course, you're screwed. Look at that, I'm hitting a 9-iron into a par 5. I'm hitting a pitching wedge into a par 5. I'm actually going to hit the 9-iron. I want to use this hill. Aim at the flag, let the wind take it down. Come on, wind. Do your magic. There we go. Big eagle putt here. Gotta walk away with at least a birdie. Damn. Alright, we walked away with the birdie. My bad, I was being a smartass since we were talking about pay to play earlier. Oh, yeah, you're good. The 2 big putt stats I should boost. Putt path, putt weight. Some people love talk about putt rhythm. I think that's kind of up to you. If you're somebody who struggles with rhythm, then I think you should apply some things. I really wouldn't mess too much with contact. I found it to have minimal effects. Damn, that wind is strong. That was a miscalculation. I thought I was going to be able to hit it under that wind. Underswing. Get there, get there, get there. Alright. Damn, that was a miscalculation. I did see that the Elite this week, I was hopping into the Elite to test something out, and they have the wind maxed out. I'm all for TGC tours, but if you have to max out the wind, I think you picked the wrong course. Like, this game in a the circle was full. Like, that had to been playing 30 miles an hour, which I guess is fun at sometimes, but like, what can you honestly do in that? If you're trying to increase difficulty by maxing wind out, I think you picked the wrong course or the course conditions. 154. Jeez. 69. I'm okay with going a little bit behind this flag. Oh. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, they really fixed the spin on the chip shots. Like the 60-degree spin on the chip shot is It does not roll out as much, which is something that I think needed to be fixed. I'm glad they're like really capitalizing and taking advantage of fixing all these quality of life things. Kick off that hill. All right, we can hit a 3-iron into this one. Here we go. Get up. Get up. Come off that hill. Another eagle look. We got to get one of these eagle looks to drop. Stay, 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 stay. Let's go. Bang. All right, we only need 3 more. We only need 3 more. Let's go. Then we're in the cut line. So much wind. Like, how do people play in wind like this when they only can drive the ball 270? I think chip is much more improved. I don't know. I haven't really messed around too much with the flop to see what they've done to it, but we'll figure it out. All right, 102 into about 10. So if we go 2 clubs up, we knock it down here, this should be enough. Oh my god. Just cannot stop pushing the ball right now. Underswing. Need to get my putt path or my transition up on this. All right. 6 under, front 9. We need 3 more here down the stretch. With Green Reader fully leveled out, what distance is each box? It's a half of what used to be. So it used to be 1 yard. So it's only a half of a yard. 194. I don't want to do that. I want to just go to the 5-iron. Have I noticed any differences choke tee shot versus tee shot when it comes to path and contact? Crazy difference. Are you saying like it is better or worse? I have not noticed anything, no. Oh. I mean, my tee shots are usually, like, my regular tee shot is pretty good. I have not, and I don't sacrifice distance when I do it, so I'm not too worried about it. I've actually been hitting this shot quite frequently, which is the power drive. Trying to get it up as far as I possibly can go. No! Ugh. It's a weird animation. Kind of just like skirted through there. It's a big par save. Huge par save. Man, that should have been an easy birdie. All right, huge par save there. Huge, huge, huge. All right, we need 3 strokes. 3 strokes. Come on. I think there's a par 5 coming up. Right now, par 5. We're going to be able to get there very easily. I just have to get a good drive here. Money. 350, 360. All right, we're hitting 8-iron into these par 5s. It's the difference maker of having this ability. We need to get a birdie here. Cannot walk away with anything else. We're playing this one a little bit safer. Down 5, 166. A lot of wind helping. Playing this one a little bit safer. Just pushing everything slightly. Okay, so I'm pulling back too far to the outside there. All right, we just got to lag this one up. If it drops, it drops. Perfect. Come on. Give it a run. Give it a run. Give it a run. Oh, my God. We've had so many just edge putts. All right, that's one. We need 2 more. We just try to make cuts around here. Make cuts, and then once we get into rounds 3, I always feel like round 3 is much easier wins and everything, and then you can really like move up the rankings. All right, heavy wind here. Much better swing there. Much better. Okay. I was just pulling it back too far to like 8 o'clock, but I need to be putting it to like 7 o'clock. Down 4. Or up 4, I'm sorry. 162 into about 10. I like hitting partials. Perfect, perfect. Slight underswing, though. That wind is just insane. We can chip this one in, though. Chip it in. Bang! Let's go! I love this new chip shot. All right, 1 stroke, 4 holes. I don't worry about the leaderboards. We just try to make cuts and then give ourselves a chance at it. Down 7, 133. Big sweeping wind here. Slight pull, slight open right at it, though. Let's go. Bang, there's 20. All right, now let's run. Now let's run. Par 5, par 5. Uh-oh. First, I haven't really done this too much. Stay up. All right. We should be able to get back in. Oh, wow, I can still get there. I'm not going to risk anything crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to hit this 3-iron high enough. The answer is yes. All right. Up 4. Still make birdie after a horrible tee shot. Bang! Sometimes it's not about the pictures in the scorecard. It's about the results you get and the number you put down. Who needs a fairway in regulation? There's a par 4 that I can drive. Or I hit it right at that tree. That was insane. Let's go. We're on a roll. The back 9 is definitely much easier than the front 9. What calculations are you doing on the spinner shot? I can't seem to judge them. So the spinner shot just depends on the lie and or the elevation. I like to put it like 2 to 3 box, depending if it's the 60 degree, it'll stop faster than like the 56 or the pitching wedge. I like to put it like 2 to 3 boxes shy of the actual mark. So that's kind of how I gauge it. That's a good swing. Money. Get out of there. Just crazy. Like, can I hit a spinner here? No, I can't. Finish strong. I know I underswung it. Let's go. Hell yeah. Made the cut. So based on having full green reader or not, your wind guide will be different in terms of how many boxes you count to adjust for the wind. I would just, so if you're 10 miles an hour crosswind direct, 10 boxes to the right, I would just add about 2 to 3 boxes. Just quick, if you're trying to do it quickly. Let's go. Pretty good stuff. We made the cut. Let's see how we can continue. Oh no, I forgot to switch the wedges, but we'll leave it for now. I guess we played pretty good. Yeah, see, look, no wind. I knew that would happen. Ooh. Been able to get over that every round I played in. Got a backstop here, so we're going to use that to our advantage. These underswings. Look at the zip on the chip. I absolutely love it. I love that addition. It's now like the spinner without needing a spinner. So spinner on a 60 is 2 to 3 boxes short after dividing by 3 for elevation. Yep. Also, just note, like, are you coming out of the rough or are you not? There's going to be multiple times if you stay here and watch. I'll walk through the next one. But there should be a good amount of spinner options for me on this course. Probably right here might be one, depending on if I can get all the way down this hill. No, I can't get all the way down it. So much easier once you're out of 16-mile-an-hour winds. But if you guys notice, the power is so important. How many times have I been hitting 8 irons, 9 irons, pitching wedges when I probably, or some of you guys would hit 7 irons, 6 irons into some of these? I'm hitting driver wedge into a lot of these greens. Wind just needs to take it a touch. One thing that with the new power, though, I'm not used to. I'm used to the ball rolling out a little bit more. I have to adjust that I can just attack flags because with the increased spin, my ball won't roll out as much. So it's something that I need to change in my just getting used to. What was the greenskeeper buff? This is just the greenskeeper season. I have not heard of any greenskeeper buffs. Yep. Second fitting of the same kind has less improvements. So amethyst is 6.5. It was 6.554. So I have 3 power fittings on my driver. Or not my driver, my irons. I have 3 power fittings. Do I have 3 or 2? I have 2. Wait, I have swing path, I have a contact, I have a power. Did I do 2 oh no, I did 2 contact. 2 contact. I don't know. I'll have to look. Does anybody remember what I did? But I thought it was 6.5544. Yeah, okay, 221. I knew I did that. Oh, I did it like a baby. Contact swing power. I did one swing path. I know I did one swing path. I know I had one of each. Yeah, because I had a 78. Yeah, I did. Yep, I did 221. You're right. But I did test out the recovery to see. I'll have a. Who was asking me about the spinner? John, I'll have a spinner shot right here. This shot should have a spinner shot for you, so we'll walk you through the process. All right, so you got to read the green, obviously. If this was this is maxed out spinner, 57 yards. This is 4 boxes short. It's coming into a downslope, so it's going to hit and then kick and then stop, probably end up just behind the flag, which is pretty good, right? But say this was a flat green, I probably would go to the next club up and then just put it, I would say 3 to 4 boxes, and I'd adjust that, 2 to 3 boxes. So I would say 3 to 4 boxes, but you always want to try to get the wedge as much as possible, and then you can adjust. So since it's only 1 foot up, it's pretty much playing the number. I'm going to hit this so that way it kicks off this hill and then rolls on down. See these underswings. Look at the difference of that underswing. 94% underswing. You got to really dial in your transition now. It was a bad example because I hit a terrible underswing. But I chipped in anyways. Bang! Let's go. Oh my god, I love the new chipping. The new chipping is so good. Appreciate that, Nico. Par 5. Down 6. Knew I got this wall to run it off of. Send it on down to the flag. Go in. Let's go. Ooh, almost missed it. All right. We know we can score a lot on the back 9. We have to take advantage of some more on these front 9. So it's a big eagle down the stretch here. We're hanging tough, trying to push our way up the leaderboard. I'm really getting used to this power drive. Just hitting 330 at ease. All right, spinner. I can't hit the spinner. Can't hit the spinner because it doesn't go far enough. I shouldn't have hit power drive here. Shoot. Actually, I could hit the spinner, but I have to max it out. I'm gonna have to max it out and use this hill to my advantage. Sorry, we can chip this in. Oh, I shorted it. Damn. Yeah, I hit that drive too far. Should not have done that. It was an easy birdie. Should have laid back. Hindsight bias. 173. So this should be pretty good. I got a nice little slope here. I can use it both ways. Oh, that's a bad swing. They definitely increased on the master difficulty. Like 5% used to not be that far. I'm going to have to do more testing and let you guys know. Because 5% used to not be that far at all. Now it's, well, that might go in. My recovery game is on point today. Unless I missed this. Nah. 5% used to be like left edge green there. But now 5% is like 15 yards. Bang, bang. I keep hitting these underswings. To be honest, I hit perfect swings when I hit underswings, though. Well, that's a good swing. Slight underswing again, though. Worked out perfectly. People who sacrifice transition are going to severely be hurting in this game. Slight pull. Unlegend putt rhythm is jacked after the update. I can't hit perfect rhythm to save my life. Lots of crush putts. I have not tested the legend, but I know even masters alone, they've really changed a lot. Perfects across the board, as I say that. As I say they changed a lot, I throw perfect. Should get a spinner here if John's still on the call. Nope. I can get the spinner. Up 5 though. 69. No, it's not going to be worth it. Try to just spin it a little bit. Wait, what 99%. There's not much I could do there. Thought I could get into spinner territory. Should have laid back again. Or I just chip it in. I must be the only person to allow the cutscene after putting a ball in the hole for a few seconds. Everyone needs to stop fast forwarding the cutscenes after putting one in the hole. Yeah, I do it sometimes. It just depends if I'm, you guys are on stream. So I usually play 4 rounds, so that usually takes up a good amount of time. So I just try not to make you guys watch more than need be. I like that they increased the difficulty on Masters and Legend, though. These underswings are going to be the death of me. All right, 28 under. We got some work to do on this back 9. All right, we definitely know that we can get here this time. Ooh, that was a weird one, but it's going to work out. Do I just need to start laying back on some of these? Probably. All right, spinner time. Finally, up 4, so 44. So I'm actually going to play. I know I got a backstop here. I'm going to play it 1 box short because that will give me the 4 additional yards that I need for the spinner on the 60 degree. See if I can hit a 94%er. The 100%. Nope. Did not. Got away with it though. Underswung, but we're in the right spot. Should break a touch. Let's go. Back in the birdie column. All right, we got par 5, par 5. We got some easy holes coming up. Let's see if we can finish this round out strong. What are you guys thinking? We talked a lot about this update. What do you guys think about where everything currently stands? Big power drive here. I cannot hit 100% power drive anymore. 8 iron into par 5s. Love that. Down 5. Money. Oh. That slope got the hell out of me. Alright, it's a par 5. Be a good time for a tie spinner? Or do I do the flop? I think we do a chip. Hope that it's the new chip spins. Nope. Damn. Stupid shots. Underswing again. Doesn't matter. Let's go. Bang. Man, I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be. Update seems great so far. Love the old course. I haven't actually gotten to play the old course yet. That's a good point. I've just been playing this. Pitch and wedge up 4, so this is a perfect number. Slight pull should be good. Money. Oh, I knew it was going to work its way back too. Not as much as I thought. What do we got? 3 holes left? 4 holes left? A lot of short par 4s. That makes sense for exactly how it is in real life. Damn. How many, like, right on the edge putts have I had today? Alright, 3 holes left. Let's see if we can get to 33. What grip do you use? I notice a lot of other content creators look at their controller, but I find myself focusing on the meter. I put my right thumb across the bottom left corner and put a lot of pressure at like 7 o'clock. That's pretty much how I use. One hand thumb. I use this part of my thumb as well. I don't use the tip of my thumb. Little pull, but it will work. Man, the amount of fairways I've missed on this dang course. Should run all the way to the green. And pass it, apparently. It's okay, though. I'm gonna hit a little spinner. But the spinner's maxed out here. But I know that my belt buckle is where the marker is. So if I just hit below it, I should be fine. Unless you just hit it well below it. Doing a lot of stupid things here. Testing out other methods. Come on. Come on. Sacrifice myself a lot of strokes down here. Alright. 2 holes. We know we can drive this one. Should kick off that hill. Can I use the flop here? Go in. Go in. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Don't go off the green. How much difference is there between fairway and light rough for the rollout on the spinner? For the 60 degree, not much. If you use like it also for light rough, probably not much at all. For medium to heavy rough, I would say a good amount. Oh, you're gonna go right at that bunker, aren't you? Knew that was gonna happen. Look at this crazy shot I'm about to hit. All right, I'm gonna have to do this. I know it's gonna seem crazy, but that is a severe upslope. Yikes. Hit the spinner. We're up a little bit. Squandered some strokes here down the stretch, that's for sure. Got complacent now that there was no cut line. I have to like create a new cut line for myself once I you know. 7 under round, not the best with no wind. Dun 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 dun. What do you guys want? You guys want to see some online stuff? You guys want to see round 4? You guys want to see St. Andrews? Come on, let's make one of these. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Man, I think that's like 6 of those that we've had. All in all, I think this was a fantastic update. Probably one of the best updates in 2K history of... they didn't break anything. I have not seen... Usually, like, there's some issues when it comes down to a lot of these things. Yeah, I'm just pulling everything just slightly. And I really like what they did. I like how they're trying to limit people, and people are going to have to get creative with their builds. I absolutely love that. I actually wouldn't have been able... I wouldn't have been against if it was 5-4 or 6-5-4-3-2-1. Like, if you just stack all 5. I wouldn't be against that. I just think they needed to figure out some way to balance the builds out. No, don't go off the front. Don't do it. I gotta figure out my underswings. Probably the biggest change I've noticed so far in this game. Everything what I used to think was a good transition, now you've maxed out your technician. Do you want to build? We can build a technician build next. Don't go down the hill. don't know how many times I tell myself not to do that. This would be one hell of a par. One hell of a par. One hell of a par. Let's go. It always was a par. Let's go. Jesus. Why do I make myself work so hard? There it is. Finally. Every time I hit a perfect shot there, I still end up in this spot. That's absolutely bonkers to me. I'm going to use this backstop. Come off that hill now. All the way to the hole. All the way in. Bang. What arc... If you got a tech... I'm telling you, I really think Magician is going to be superior than everything else. I truly do. Technician, I haven't made the build yet. I made a Sculptor build and a Technician build to see which one would be better. And if you need more correction, I would say the Sculptor build can be better than the Magician build. But if you don't need more correction, then the Magician build gives you more swing path and more contact than what you can get with the Sculptor build. Go. See, like, even I hit a red rhythm right there on putting, I don't notice too much of a difference. Oh, the power drive. Don't put me in trouble. Alright, we're alright. Probably going to run off to the back of the green, but I'm okay with it if it does. Just wanted to make sure that I got out of that rough. Didn't want to get cute with it and have it roll all the way back down. Break, break, break. What a lag putt. Let's go. What are we at for this round? 33. Did we finish 30 under? I don't remember. Why Magician? I'm fairly new to the series, getting consistent swings with the new bias that is proving hard, so I've maxed out swing path and contact. Yeah, so if you're struggling with... Do you add any correction, John? I mean, if you have a build that you like, you don't have to create a new one, by the way. You don't need to have multiple builds. Yeah, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but if it helps you, like, for instance, like, on Sculptor, so this build here has a 53 correction. I'm not sitting here saying it doesn't help. I mean, as much, but like my sculptor has a 70 correction, and I definitely hit a lot more perfects with a 70 correction. But I just don't need it. Like, you've seen my mishits today. Like, I do make them, but it's nothing too extensive that I usually can't get up and down and figure out. So the reason why Magician is because Magician gives you the jack of all trades, is what I call it. It's literally the jack of all trades build. You have power that I can get up to a 94 that I hit. You guys have seen 340-yard drives consistently. Let's see how far this one goes. This is an underswing too. 360, 380, 395. 400 yards. You can't do that with Technician because you can't get power high enough to do that unless you sacrifice all of your contact, which most people can't sacrifice contact. I think sacrificing for 99 swing path is overkill. I think I mean, it depends on your skill level, right? So like my stuff right now is an 88 and an 87. I can manage that. Could I be better at a 95? Yeah, absolutely. Could I be better at a 95? But I have to sacrifice power to do so, and that's something I'm not fully willing to sacrifice. In the future, I might sacrifice it to maybe get to like a 92 or a 93. I think that probably is like the perfect threshold. But yeah, I'm not too sure about exactly that right now. Well, that's a perfect into a par 5. Like I'm hitting 7. I have not hit my 3-wood outside of off of a tee today. Where most of the other builds I've used, I've had to use the 3-wood into every par 5 that I hit into. That was a bad putt. Every par 5 that I've hit into, where on this course, I've hit nothing but I've hit 9 irons into par 5s, 8 irons into par 5s. I've hit 7 irons into par 5s, and only one par 5 I've hit a 5 iron into. So like, at what point is I think I want to lay back. So like those are massive. Like for me to be able to stop balls quickly with an 8 iron into a par 5 is so much more important than anything else. Slight overswing. Come on back. I knew this was going to happen. Oh, wow, it stayed. Just missing on the wrong sides of the hole right now. Slight open. See, so like that's where maybe I probably could get to like a 92 or a 93. I'll show you the build after this round. Completely revamped today live on stream. And I'll be putting out a video as well. Still doing some final tweaking, obviously, with it. I really like where the power's at. But we'll have to figure it out. I think if I could get my swing path and my contact up to a 93, I think that would be really good. I think that's like the perfect threshold. I did this again. I did not learn from my last. Did not learn from my last attempt at this hole. Gotta get up. Man. 35 under, I mean, it's not great. Not bad. We got 6 holes left. If I can get it over 40, I'd be pretty happy with that. I think this course played pretty tough. That ain't gonna help. It's a par 5, though. Run, ball. Run. Slow down. Can I use the spinner here? No, I can't. Come on. Come on. There it is. To get 1 square equals 1 yard now. I have not looked into that. Can you show us your complete overhaul of your magician build with all the fittings? I use your season 1 build. You got it. Right after we finish here, we got 4 holes left. We can do that right after this. Just hitting power drive for fun, I guess, now. Don't really need it, but for some reason I just want to hit it. Up 5 out of this rough. I'm gonna have to get cheeky with this one. Go up that hill. Come on back down. Couldn't hit the spinner there because of distance restrictions. All right, 4 holes left. I want to go 4 under. I know I can drive one of them. I'm gonna have an 8 iron into one. This should be a short par 3. 7. Should be a good spot right here. That's a good swing if the wind can pull it. Take this hill. Right on. Go in. Go in. Live on stream. Come on. All right, there's one. When I give myself a number to achieve, I play so much better. Oh, is par 5 straight into the wind this time? It's the first time I've had to hit a 3-wood into a par 5. Come on. Kick around a little bit. Now slow down. Slow down. There we go. Should be good for at least a birdie here. How about a big bird? How about a big bird? Oh my. Should be good for at least a par here. Jesus. Gosh. How do you know how fast the wind is going? The blue circle dictates the wind. So there, how full it is will determine the wind. If it's half full, it's about 13 to 14 miles an hour. So this wind is into our face. It's about a third full. So that's somewhere between 6 to 9 miles an hour. Oh, I don't want it to stay there. I wanted to chip. Now you can see why I wanted to chip. Ugh. Damn it. Gotta go real wide. Oh, that's off the green. Oh my gosh, they definitely have tweaked some things. Now I have to use the spinner to come back. Very sloppy ending to a great round. Let's get you guys my full build here. That's TGC. We made another cut. Oh, there's one more hole. My bad. Somehow I always just end up right in this bunker. That bunker is absolutely brutal. Gotta make sure I stay up on this top shelf here. It's a good par save. Not the back nine that I was hoping for there, but we played pretty good. Now, let's talk build. That's what people come for, and then we'll close out this stream. There's been so much going on this week. All right, my magician build for what we got going on right now. We'll do the whole fittings, the whole shebang. Still in progress. You got to realize that. The season just launched today, so I'm still trying to figure things out. Thank you. Thanks for joining. So this is where we are right now. I'm contemplating moving this down and giving me more contact. If I do this, well, how much? Before I break it down, I just want to look at something real quick. Okay, so I have plus 16 right now. So I have plus 16 on there, which gets me to a 94. I reduce that by 3. So it's going to be hard to tell because 2 of these fittings have to come off for the driver. Because this will be plus 5, or plus 6, plus 5. That'll be 11. Right now I have 16. This will be 11. It'll be the same amount for 3. And then I'll be able to add one more to one of these here. So if I only wanted to get to 91, I only want to get to a 91. Then I would be able to put it at a 79. You cannot use the same clubs with a different archetype. You can have like the same clubs, but you have to re-level them back up. See, how does this make sense? So it's going to switch to 11. So I can drop this to a 75, and then this cuts up to a 79. So it is not multiples of 6. So we kind of walk through it, and I'll have to do a live stream. Or not a live stream, but a breakdown of how it works. So, for example, when it comes to the amethyst level, it is +6, but you can't stack anymore, right? So, for instance, I have one here. We'll use a contact one, right? So, I have a contact right here. This is +6. If I use another contact, it only can get +5. You cannot get +6 +6. You only get +6 +5. And then if you add another one, you only can get +5. And then if you add another one, you only can get +4. So it's to limit those people who are just completely ignoring columns and just loading up on the same fitting throughout. So if I reduce that by 3, it'd be an 85 power, 86 power, and my contact would be a 90. But if I did this, 93, my power would be a 91. Power, contact, path is the way to go. So I'm trying to figure, that is, I agree, is the way to go, is you have to mix and match them. You're going to have to switch your main part of your build up. So you're going to have to apply more balancing that way. What I'm trying to decide is losing three power worth it? Like getting my power down to an 81. I'll lose 2 yards per club, 4 yards per club. Yep, that's correct, Eric. Because I want to get to the 93 rank. Okay. We're going to do it. One more respec for all. Oh, I got to remember what I did here. 78, so it has to go down to 75. So 75, 79, 82. Shaping, I want up to a 70. That was plenty of shaping for me. Transition, I kind of want as much transition as possible. Haven't really had any issues with rhythm. Have been putting, we're going to go 90 transition. I like to level these out here. Max this here, max this here. Flight ball, always use the flight ball. Yeah, exactly. Dustin's, you got it, man. Do you have a change of heart about 99 recovery? I didn't have a change of heart about 99 recovery. I still like 99 recovery. However, when I was playing at TGC tours, there's multiple times in which you have to hit shots around trees. So I did reduce it, but I'm thinking about reducing it down to a 65 and going up to a 90. To be honest, 85 recovery has been pretty good. Anything light rough has really been nothing, essentially. So, and the 70 shaping allows me to shape anything that I actually do if I'm stuck in a bad situation. So this is kind of essentially how it would need to go. So this is my build. Save this. And then we come over to the fittings, which I still need a lot of Evo tools. They will change my other builds. I'll be putting out videos for all of the other builds as well. But this is my primary, so I just really want to get this one right. Yeah, so I don't really oh wow, I sacrifice 3. That's really not that bad though. Because most of the times I'm having driver. Yeah. So this is how I'm gonna do my wedges and my yeah, but I don't have enough VC, and I don't want to put down like $100 just for Evo tools. I don't care about earning it as we go. Tee shot and the skill tree. We'll do the skill tree in a second. So club base here. This is how we're going: 2 swing path, 2 contact, 1 power. That gets me to a 93, a 90, and an 81 power. And then for the wedges, will be the exact same thing. Probably need to adjust this slightly. I'm not going to put fittings here because I'm just going to Evo this soon. Oh, that's why my contact is so low with my wedges right now. Throw one just in the meantime on here. Just so I have a proper dispersion. But once I get another Evo tool... Actually, I should probably just Evo tool this one. Do I have any other blue wedges? Oh yeah, I do. But they're not ready. They're not fully up. Let me just buy an Evo tool. They got me. The gold clubs don't lose fittings. So when you upgrade them, they will not lose their fittings. PGA Superstore. I will be putting out a new build this weekend. Well, this is like you guys are seeing the new build. But yeah, I will put out a separate build. I will also be putting out a build for every single build, just like I did previously. All right, so I got another Evo tool. Let's level this up. I don't know if you know what? I don't really care if it's silver. Doesn't really matter to me. It's just a color. All right, and then let's rip through all of these. And then I need 2 more Evo tools. I will have to wait for the 2 more Evo tools, but they all will apply the same exact way once we do that. And I'll put out the build. But that's how I'm going to rock it. 2 swing path, 2 contact, 1 power. I'm going to do the same thing for the wedges. I'm going for the woods. Probably do a little bit different. I'll have to figure that one out. Driver is going to be mostly set up exactly like this, how it is here. Maybe 1 less power and 1 more contact. And then for the skill tree has changed. Let's go through the skill tree before I close out the stream. If you guys, you going for magician or tech, this is my magician build. I think this is the best build in the game. T skills have changed. I use the power drive quite a bit now on wide open fairways, knowing that I have so much room to miss. I don't apply anything to any of the rhythm categories that I can, simply because I want to save those points elsewhere. For the approach shot, I max out the approach though, and then I max out pitch. I skip through the runner, and then I max out the spinner. Like I said, I don't hit the rhythm there. And then recovery, I max out flop, I max out super flop, and then I have the recovery shot. Even though I don't really use this too much, I do have it equipped. I have changed this one as well. Splash is fully kitted up. I skipped out on the power pick. I used it 1 time all of last season. So I'm going to go with blast this season and see if I actually use it more often than the other one. So pick, you obviously know, is really good. And then this is my green set. I have max out chip, max out putt, skip through the runner, skip through Texas wedge, and then a fully maxed out green reader as well. So that is pretty much the build. Any questions before we close out this stream? Sounds like that's pretty much it. I will catch you all later. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. A lot of videos to come. A lot of updates to come. Thanks for watching.